Show me. My Lord, you are conducting their case for them. You are the one running their case for them. Let them show me that the prosecution, show me where it says you can waive my right to final written address. And I'll sit down.
You have the right to appeal after...
No, my Lord. This is a perversion of the cause of justice. This is not law. It is not law.
Can you excuse me?
My Lord, I cannot excuse nullity and illegality.
Can you let him
It's not possible. It is not possible, my Lord. You must show me where the Constitution says you have the right to waive my written address. You must show me. Show me. Show me where it says so. Show me. Show me where it says so.
Excuse him.
Is that why you brought the cameras? Is that why you brought them today?
Please.
You didn't bring it before. You brought it today?
Please.
Show me where it says you can try me on a repeat law. Show me.
Please.
Show me where it says you can try me on a repeat law. I said, show me. Show me. Show me.
Get the microphone from him.
No, leave it. Leave it. Leave it. I said, leave it. It's a court of law. I'm under trial. I'm under trial and I have to speak. I'm under trial and I have to speak. Listen to me. Listen to me, please. I'm under trial. I'm under trial. I'm under trial and I must address the court. Wait. No, listen to me. Please. The judge must listen to me. No. Wait. Wait. I'm asking a very simple question. No. Wait. Please. Look, this is Supreme Court. Wait, hold on. This is Supreme Court here. Hold on a second. Hold on. I said hold on. This is not a court of law. It's not a court of law. What you're doing is not law. You don't know the law. Show me. I said show me where you have the right to waive my right to final address. Show me. It's what the Constitution says. Show me. Show me. You cannot show me. You cannot show me. You cannot show me because you don't know the law. You can't show me. Wait, hold on a second. Don't touch me. Don't you dare touch me. Show me where it says you can waive my right. Show me the place I'm asking you. Show me. Show me. Show me. Which law says you can try me an unwritten law? Show me. You cannot show me. And you're a judge. You claim you're a judge. You don't know law. You don't know law. Nonsense. Where is the final written address? Where is it? Which law gave you the right to waive my final written address? Which law gave you that right? Nonsense. You think I'm trying this with illiterates and you try with me? You are mad. What's this one doing here? What are you doing here? What are you doing here? What are you doing here? Ask me what are you doing here? This is the idiot that attacked me. This is the fool that attacked me. That's the idiot that attacked me. That's the fool. Don't touch me. Don't push me. I'm going, don't touch me. I'm warning you, don't touch me. I'm warning you, don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. I said, don't touch me. Don't. Smart people. You don't know law. Show me where it says you can waive my right to final address. Show me the law. Show me the law. I want to show me the law.
The son of injustice. The son of evil. The son of injustice. Prosecution. And no prosecution. What you see in court, listen, the courtroom is a shrine of injustice. What Nnamdi KANU is facing is persecution and prosecution. He has said this repeatedly. You cannot try a man without a written law. He has only simply asked the judge and the prosecution team to provide him with that section of the law that says you can try him. You cannot try a man under a repealed law. That would not work. It looks as if there is a grand conspiracy to jail Nnamdi KANU. But how can you jail a man who has done nothing? How can you jail a man that you don't have any evidence to present before the court? It's a conspiracy. It looks as if there is a war between the Igbos and Yorubas. Bear in mind that this very problem was inherited by President Ahmed Tinubu. They shouldn't make us look as if we're unapproachable. I reserve so many things, but the days and weeks to come by will determine the direction we have to follow. But I want to make this clear to each and every one of you. Nnamdi KANU is not a terrorist, and they have done nothing to prove that he's a terrorist. Since 2016, this case began. From pillar to post, this same very situation was what killed my parents. In 2017, they could not survive the trauma of Operation Python Dance. What is he asking for? Justice and equity. That's what he stands for. He's not against anybody in particular. Nnamdi KANU has come to court today to make it clear to the court that he has told the judge that he has no constitutional power to try him. I've been sure the court lacks jurisdiction. Even from the Supreme Court, they made a mess of this case by remitting the same case back to Federal High Court. That is called double jeopardy in law. You cannot try a man who has been discharged and still refer the same case back to back to Federal High Court. What for? If they had brought in new charges, perhaps we'll understand.
But how would you explain the outburst in court?
It's a natural thing to happen because Omoto is not willing to listen, is not willing to obey the Constitution, is not willing to obey the Supreme Court orders. So what is Nnamdi KANU doing in court in the first place?
But you and I know that Justice Omoto has given Nnamdi KANU several periods to open his defense. And today he's opening his defense.
No, he did not. He came today for ruling. And let me make this clear to you. By cross-examining those witnesses that came to court, he has opened his defense. So Nnamdi KANU should be allowed to go for his final written address. And the very judge does not want to allow him to do that. In the interest of fairness, he should allow him to do so. He said he's proceeding to go and rule. That's what he said today.
But the judge said that in other proceedings that happened before, Nnamdi KANU said the same thing through his former lawyers. And he's still saying the same thing. That is the ruling of the judge.
But Nnamdi has the final right for his written address. Is that correct?
But this I don't want to be confrontational.
Yeah.
Apologies. But this same issue has been raised in the past. It was dismissed.
And when you don't adhere to the issues at the point of law, what do you do? What do you do? What do you do? They phrase the issues the way they want to phrase it. If they are to go back by the constitution of this country, Nnamdi KANU wouldn't even be in jail in the first place. That you need to understand. I think you and I have followed this case from the beginning up until now. Tell me one single evidence to convict Nnamdi KANU. Everything is based on hearsay. Nnamdi KANU made a broadcast in London which was monitored in Nigeria. Specific place they cannot identify it. Then they moved from that charge and said he made broadcast somewhere around the world. Where is it in the world which was monitored in Nigeria? They couldn't establish that. Now, a few days ago, the prosecution came back and said, oh, you made a broadcast in Nigeria. Where is it made exactly? You must have to tell the court. But they are unable to provide all these information because they don't have any. Also bear in mind that the witnesses they showcase in court, they are missionaries. They are missionaries. And that is why we have filed for perjury today at the magistrate court. In which they, so for how long will this evil keep going? Go everywhere in Nigeria, people are dying. Terrorists are killing people. Did Nnamdi KANU kill anyone? The answer is no. So what is he doing in detention? It's an act of evil. Attack against Nnamdi KANU is attack against the Igbos and the innocent people of this country. Those who believe in fairness and equity should rise up now and not tomorrow. Thank you so much.
You just heard from the brother of Nnamdi KANU, that's the person of Emmanuel KANU. He's quite angry at the situation and the entire outburst, and he's saying that he's warranted that Nnamdi KANU is a human being. And of course, we know that some of these cases Nnamdi KANU is raising now have been raised in the past. And the judge is saying that this is particular questions and particular observations, applications, and motions Nnamdi KANU is raising before and cannot be sustained because the same issues have been trashed in the past. I think about that, who was involved, who experienced the entire outburst of Nnamdi KANU.
Next time, we want to silence, expression.
I mean, anybody in Nnamdi KANU's shoes will have that outburst.
So you think he's right?
Of course he is. I mean, what else can he do? What else can he say? If he is not allowed to exercise his fundamental human right, what else? You try to protest in the best way or in any way you can. I mean, I've witnessed these proceedings on 2 occasions, and I am so disappointed. And in fact, Nigeria should arrive because I think we are at war with the judiciary. Not just Nnamdi KANU's case. If you look at the judgments and counter-judgments of the judiciary, I mean, it's alarming. It's destroying this country. Remember.
But let me hold you there. The judge is saying that some of these issues that Nnamdi KANU is raising has been raised in the past and has been addressed. The judge is saying that Nnamdi KANU was given ample time to open his defense, which he declined severally. That is the position of the judge. What do you make of this statement?
Now, the point is that not that he declined. He opened his defense by cross-examining the witnesses. But what he's saying is that he has nothing to defend because even the law at which they are trying him does not exist. That they are trying him on a repealed law. So there's nothing to defend there. Not that, I mean, in cases where he had to do something in terms of defending himself, like cross-examining the witnesses, he did. But when you now ask somebody to defend something that does not exist, he will tell you that there is nothing to defend there. I think that is the message Nnamdi KANU is trying to pass. The point is that For the judiciary, they felt they have a right as a judge because the final say lies on the table of the judge. So you can say whatever you like. That's what is happening now. And that is what we've been witnessing in this country for some time now. Okay, the judges are abusing their rights. The judiciary is abusing the law itself. You can't make a law and go against your law. Now, you use one judgment for a particular person and use another. You are messing the judicial system. So that's what Nnamdi KANU is protesting because it's like he is helpless. So the only thing he can, what he's saying, allow me move my final address. That it is his right. That's the outburst. Even when they say there's an outburst, what is the outburst? The outburst is that allow me, it is my fundamental human right. It is my fundamental human right that I move my final address. That is the outburst. And the judge is saying no. Now, what Nnamdi KANU is trying to say is that the fact that you are a judge does not give you the right to go against the law that put you there. The judges, even though you are a judge and in any court you sit, you have the final say. But something gave you the power to have that final say. You cannot go against the law that gave you the power to sit in a court and pass judgment. So that's the outpost. That's what Nnamdi KANU is challenging right now.
Is this a tribal issue? Because Kanu's brother is saying the Yorubas are against the Igbo.
Exactly. In fact, I made mention it in court. It's like the Yoruba nation and the Igbo nation are at war with each other. If you look at what is happening, you look at a government that will engage terrorists, the original terrorists that have killed before, and they say that they are now repentant. I mean, terrorists that will come out in broad daylight and claim responsibility for deaths, and they say they have forgiven them. Now, to worsen the whole thing, they say they have rehabilitated them and poured them into the Nigerian military. And how can the insecurity stop? Now, Nnamdi KANU, go and listen to all the broadcasts of Nnamdi KANU from 2014 till now. Everything that young man said is happening now. It's like they have a pre-information of what is going to happen, and they were just giving it out. Now, what is the charges, the terrorism charges that are carried out against Nnamdi KANU? KANU told people, number one, during the NSAS, when the militaries were shooting at people at a toll gate, he said, defend yourself. He is not the first person that has said something like that. So the terrorism, that is the basis of the terrorism. Now, but people that have carried out terrorism, killed, like the general that was killed, somebody have taken responsibility. IPOP have never taken responsibility for any crime. In fact, what they keep saying is that we are not responsible. Nigerian security, do your job. In fact, they went as far as, in order to blackmail IPOP, did you know that the federal government engaged a Muslim jihadist in the person of Asedi Kibo to go and guide Southeast? Did you know that the federal government, they broke a jail in Imo State, carried all the criminals, handed them over to Asedi Kibo. He recruited them and poured them in Imo State. Did you know that the Bubago outfit is the outfit that the federal government used to carry out jihad in Imo State? And now what they were doing is that when they caged the media in Imo State, because when I confronted the media, why don't you report what is happening? They said they are caged, that they will only wait until the police release their report. It is based on the police report that they will write their own report. They caged it, they will perpetrate this act. The next thing you will hear is IPOP. Now, who are these IPOP? You say IPOP. IPOP say it is not us. Why don't you take time and investigate? It never happened. Do you know that in the East today, if anybody killed, they don't carry out investigation? So all they did is to do that to set Nnamdi KANU up to kill him. Let me tell you, Nnamdi KANU is only one man after Utuku that Igbos are rallying around, have seen as a leader. So they don't want that to happen. And, well, we don't know what they plan to do, but we are watching. We know what they want to do. My name is Nnamdi Kachimeze. I'm the president of Igbo Women Assembly.